Alright, welcome in. Thanks for the follow, Maximo Buggy. Welcome in. Okay. I'll be playing the game a bit more today. Mainly to do a bit more fireworks event grinding because this is the last full day for the event. Hello, what's up, Maximo Buggy? You can see, like, there's only, like, 21 hours left until this event ends. A sparkling sunset, so it's my best time to get one last good set of fireworks and be able to play. Then like these yield a high 22. Okay, now we're back to normal. You were first when I searched and you just started. Yeah. To be honest, not many people stream Creatures of Sonaria on Twitch, to be honest. Like, especially around this time or so. Like, sometimes I could be the only person streaming right now. Like, mainly other Roblox games, such as, like, the really big ones, like 99 Nights in the Forest or something, Keyboard Click Escape, and many of the very popular games most likely have streamers. But this game, I'm usually one of the only, like, out of, like, the tens of thousands of players that are even playing this game right now. And there's also a good bit of other streamers for this game, but I'm usually one person that's very frequent at streaming. I usually stream for like at least an hour a day for a while. Like, it's going to be like this until the end of Summer Paradise, because after this will go into... And also there'll be a bit of a week hiatus due to a family trip I have like around the 14th. There's like a lot of people with their map marker gone. We got Traloco. Do you grind a game? Yeah, I do a good bit of grinding every time. They're so cute as Apply. And just know I'm kind of trying out a new keyboard because my old one kept disconnecting. This time I have another keyboard being wired, and keys are a bit smaller than it, so will take a bit of a while to get used to, but I should be good. I grind pretty frequently. I do go a good bit of missions. And I do dedicate a lot of hours into this game. Oh. That sky bison looks absolutely large. That's an absolutely massive sky bison. Is that Teen Cortos too? Like, this is actually big sky bison. You know what? I'm just gonna have a bit of food. And I'm probably gonna wonder... And I'm also gonna maybe drop a bit of this food into Oasis, too. Oh, what's this Korra doing, man? Is that a Zuku too with Healera? Most expensive creature. Well, to be honest, I own all the creatures in the game. The entire 460 roster. Which means I also own some very expensive ones, which even include Karuku. Which, yeah, some of the most expensive species right now are probably like Karuku, the badge. Alright, been a minute. Hey, what's up, Joe? Even badge? Yeah. I got those like even before like the massive like inflation that hit like around the start of this year. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's been a while. You've been last seen June 24th, and here we are, like at end of July. Welcome back after like 5 to 6 weeks. I think it's more like 5 weeks, so welcome back. This. Yes, I do own even the badge creatures too. I only got like one of like, and I even also own all of the Roll Limiteds too. Like here's Midusama, got that thing like around October 2023 when it was still pretty cheap, but now like its value is like pretty high, like probably like 300k. How do you know that I'm scared? Well, in this game, there's an ability called Cause Fear, which gives you fear, which increases your speed, but like halves your damage, which is just encouraging you to just basically just leave and just leave them alone and just flee. But if you're desperate to keep fighting, you'll do like half the damage. And yeah, I do have some very expensive and long to take creatures. Like I'll Citrus, even like some big ones. Like here's my Karuku. Hey, you got all the creatures. Well, I've been playing this game since, let's say, like, I've been playing this game for a while, and I'm just gonna show you that on stream. World of Creatures. Yeah, I have all the 460 in the game, and like, here you could probably see, like, how dedicated I am. Some people think I'm, like, actually insane just because I have this. Yeah. Which I'm inching much closer and closer to 4 figures at 1,000. Might be one of the highest people, like probably in like the top 150, maybe even top 20 of highest daily streak in this game. And like, that's like over 2.5 years, basically. Like around 2.5 years. I've been basically here since like October of like early October 2023. Once this desktop I used to play this game a lot was like fairly new. Like it was like pretty new. Why do you need that much? Well, I mainly like reserve like a good bit of stuff, especially for like new species that come in. This Korra just keeps spamming me into their pack. I have like 4 friends with me. We have a massive Loro there. Kind of like one of the most least used super behemoths. It's a featured rare, which is not here, but it's a legendary. Started in 2024. Alright. Yeah, I kind of started my big journey here in like late 2024. But I took a break and did sports, yeah. To be honest, I've been playing like every day, like connecting via like mobile or something, or like my laptop or something when I'm away or on vacation. Bench killing is very... And like, what is with this Korra just spam inviting me into their pack? Sorry, 1999 hacker. This game wasn't... This game was like released in like 2020. Like, I could show you, it was released in 2020. If I like leave the game and like head to the game page, I'll show you like here with my Roblox here. If I scroll down here, created June 25th, 2020. This game's like been on here for like 6 years. And like 1999, that's like 20 whole years before this game even began. I have a notice warden. I got a share rook there. I kind of feel tempted to maybe kill that share rook. Just, I'll never die. I kind of feel tempted to take down this share rook, probably because what one share rook did to me today, and like when playing Warden. Share rooks are really menacing in Warden. And now we have like 2 Mufos, and these 2 Mufos seem to be fighting. And this Oxytalis probably killed that one, and now this is what average Oasis looks like. This is the average Oasis. I kept getting targeted by Fireki and then blamed me for jumping it as an Hydra. How long did it take to get to Vent 5? Depending on your frequency of region missions, it can be quick, but the longest it usually takes is around 1.5 real days if you don't do region missions. But every region mission, like if you're at Ven 1, 2, 3, or 3, every time you complete a region mission, it will like jump to progress by like 6% or 8%, and it'll be like, and like in hardcore you get that boost doubled, so you can get like a big boost of like 12 to 18. And then like once you're Ven 4, it takes a long time to get to Ven 5. It takes like, doing a region mission, it'll do like only like 2% in main, and then like in hardcore it does like 4%, so yeah, I have to do like a lot of region missions. And I do have like at least a real week of playtime on this thing that I amassed ever since like my vacation to TCI, like around late May slash late March slash early April. How do you get that double red? I kind of got nested at this thing, and then like casually got bite damage, and then like I kind of had it put into storage for a while, then like kind of saw the potential from like someone killing me as it, and then I decided to use it, and actually then I actually had a bit of fun, and this is me now. Also, this thing, this is like... You could see, like, there's a good bit of people chatting. Did you even die with the creature? Well, a couple bits. To be honest, I like revived this thing like 17 times. And also logged around 12 times. Which what one log means is like, you just... Which one log... means like you just disconnected from the game in a fight. Like, this is what I usually do when I cost or something. Like, I check for a creature that has, like, actually a good challenge. Like, at least an adult gen to be here. Seems like it grew up, so now it should be adult. And whenever, like, I, like, look for something like this thing here, or, like, flyers like Philos, I, like... I wonder if this Uveus probably knows me. Oh, speed build? Fast Cabo? Right. Let me see what your speed build Cabo is, which... What speed builds are is, like, you basically, like, get speed trait and stuff, and then, like, you could literally see, with, like, a pretty... It's, like, a pretty fast Cabo, like... Although I do swim a bit faster. While sprinting. Mainly because I'm, like, a lower tier and not, like, a super behemoth. Have a tornado there. With, like, eggs, like, people nesting here, like this Mufalum, which many Mufalums place nests just to get their Broadwatcher, which gives them a bit more weight, which gives them a slight advantage. Why do people hate Sanctors? Well, probably because, like, of its insane damage for a flyer. Probably base damage for a flyer. Wonder what this Creta is doing. I wonder if my friend's gonna engage in a fight. Oh, there's even an Aegon Warden. There's like even an Aegon Warden too. But like if these aquatics start attacking, this Cabo could just get out of water. Oh. This Aegon wants some trouble. I wonder if this Creta's gonna engage in it now. Probably because how much... And, like, there's a lot of commotion going on here. Oh, I forgot to heal this thing. This thing ain't... I forgot to heal this. GG. See you in 5 weeks. Alright, see ya. See ya next month, I guess. Since, like, my friend's getting pretty attacked or so. Try this Laharpsies or so that's trying to ankle bite it. Wing shredded. And I could do this. I'm like leeching a good bit of health. And I took it down. But oh my god, that bleed. But one thing I'm gonna do is I can either like one thing I like to do is just I like to go just to the edge of the map. Like pretty much off the radar, because since I just took down that Laharpsies, I'm still like considered aggressive by the server. And like when I'm out of the radar, and like people would not really even see me because of map restrictions. But like the potential, like the amount of damage I did to that Laharpsies, that was like actually insane. Like Oasis is always dangerous, like. Like walking in Oasis is like the equivalent of being in like a very, very like dangerous state. You're saying Oasis is not dangerous. And like, of course, Roblox has to tag it, cause I do know. Like, I usually have to say kill on sight because cost is tagged. So, like, blame Roblox. You know, I'm being like, nah. It is chill. Wait, you just pinged a skull? Which, yeah, you can ping stuff such as creatures, or even like building materials too. If that apple hits one of us again, I will kill it. Don't jinx it. Oh, that apple. Sorry, I couldn't stay. Alright, see ya. I wonder if this Korra's probably like... Alright, he left or so, which, yeah. Some people... And then we got, like, kind of like an American Turum here, just spawned in with, like, red, white, and blue. Kind of just an American Turum. Here's the Turum. What? Can I even ping this Turum? Why did I have to ping it from there? It's kind of... Why do I have to ping this Turum from there? Oh, it got a feral in here. What type of core is that? That's a normal one. This is a feral. There's also this Lamacosaurodon. American Tur or French Tur. Oh. Oh my. There's like a lot of people out of Oasis. There's like around 14 to 15. Which, yeah, it's kind of very common to see like at least 20% of the server at Oasis. 20 or more percent. And then there's like also clans that like spawn in like 20 Turums or something into Oasis. I mean, like, yeah, that many Turums, which that many like super behemoths at one area can like cause a lot of stress for the server, and then like someone just flying in with, and then like your PC all of a sudden starts to like have massive lag spikes dropping down to like 3 FPS while the game tries to render all those Turums. This is nocturnally nesting. And yeah, we now have this little Noxamentum in here. Oh, what was that? There's a Gaharticus here, and now you can see there's aggressive tags for creatures like this Gaharticus. And now these guys also have to now worry about... And then this thing, like, would make a lot of zapping places, and then, like, there's a chance for it to spawn a Sparkler, like Crash Firework, which you can claim those, and they would yield pretty high compared to, like, these, like, normal ones that yield, like, 4 to 6, but these ones from Crackling Sky, they yield a much better reward. Like, you could get, like, 8 to 12 from them. Like, there we go, got 10 from that one. There's another 10. Yeah, Mystic here. And that was 12 firework for sparklers, which... Which all of these allows me to get like some good items in the event shop. Such as like some of the new mats. Third. Alright, what's up? Blobby the Blob, what's up? Saw like green hashtags and then they just disappeared. You ping something all the way up there? But now Crackling Sky is over. So tomorrow, like, we have this update plus Summer Paradise starting. Oh, what? Oh. Oh my. This Gahartukus is now on the... This Gahartukus is trying to bite this fire key. That fire key is dead. I could do this, keep ailment pressure on it. Let's do about it low key. Oh, this lower lateral. Oh, is this Gahartukus gonna finish it off? Lag. Now, like, we have all these creatures that are stuttering. Not sure how this Korra is. Like, it's definitely at 5%. Oh, alright, it's dead. Now, I think my guy's probably gonna maybe check out the Turum, maybe. Or this lower lateral. Oh, you want to kill an Orneep? Hold up. I don't know where this Corto's carcass went. Is this it? Alright. Not. Guess I could oath. Like. This Turum's. I mean. Orneep is. Like, Orneep is considered one of the most annoying creatures in the game. Especially with, like, when Orneep released, it was, like, absolutely oppressive as heck. Wait. List? What is that? That's one of my friends, too. Like, probably, like, a minute prior to, like, streaming or so, they, like, invited me to... to, like, a Discord call. We no kill. Watch them probably just spam invite me into the Discord. Wait. Let me just go and... You know what? I'll probably maybe see what this... let me just try and grow a quirk real quick. Just want to... Hopefully I get a second GT. Oh, that Gaharticus? Is that the same one or a different Gaharticus? Looks the same skin. And then there's like Song with Laurel Laddle. Probably later I'm gonna hit up hardcore. I'm gonna hit up our hardcore later on. Oh yeah, Octochroma. Need that for the extra chance at mutations. I do know I'm like Shadow or Gilded, cause if I get Shadow or Gilded, I'll probably like. And here I am in hardcore. Oh, what's this? Herbivore carcass? It seems to be a tier 5 one too. Let me see what tier it's telling me that I need to be. Tier 5, yeah, so there's a good bit of tier 5 herbivores that could have died, such as maybe Necanitos, Boreal Warden. And there's a lot more. And yeah, I could see between the Shadow and Gilded. And then, like, whenever I want to, like, restart this to try and get another attempt in, especially with how fast I grow, I have to, like, do something such as put on Snowman. And this gives me the time for me to, well, do that and get another attempt in. I'm just gonna say I got 3 Smuglets. Hey, French. Yeah, many event creatures and stuff, I usually have like 3 for like the pretty big ones. And then, just because of how fast I grow, like, if I want to quickly get another attempt in, like, without having, like, Glimmer or something just ruin it. That's to keep them alive. Violation complete. Okay, Louis. Now that's just being rude. Like, we have this big Jotunheim right up here. Now I have satisfied and stuff, especially with the mythic growth boost, like, I grow a bit faster. Then growing here, like, there, and that means it takes me, like, just a minute just to grow this thing. And I usually have to do this. We have stuff such as this Konomuchi. And I have fell through like a bit of a invisible void in the map and fell into the water. Game. Health max stam. Which I'm just showing off like the average like eight max stam health ones. My VC is disconnected. No, they were my teammates. Why? Is that a plant carcass? It's a plant carcass. I thought like the thing was sensing that ribs that was over there. But then it just senses a plant carcass, which plant carcasses usually drop from photovores or photocarnies that died, and pretty much any creature that can... Every creature except photovores can eat them. Which means like a carnivore, herbivore, omnivore, or even photocarnies can eat it. And I mean, even plant carcasses can be eaten by herbivores. The regular carcass, like only carnivores can eat that. They're just missing gildeds. This person says I'm banning you both. What? Not sure why, but... Cool, well... Arharticus and other stuff here. We have like stuff like this Valky just trying to erase the... But I'll just have one and... I mean, and I'm not sure if he's saying like if he's an admin at somewhere like, but I'd literally be very shocked or something if he was apparently actually a Roblox admin, like someone who actually like moderates the entire platform of like millions of users every day. Like Roblox is like one of the most popular gaming platforms like right now, like more popular than like places like Steam, Fortnite, and many other services. How much is Karuku at the moment? No, let me ask. I'll ask that in trade discussion. Heavy. Okay, plus. VT average price. Oh. Enormous here. Which we have aggressive tags here, like. But this creature in particular, like, these are pretty rare. And yeah. Took it down and I'm just... What's this Malfina doing? And now I'll just flee all the way out here. Right now I'm like off the map boundaries, but I can at least like go down here and then just invis while I can menu. Hold up. Let me see this. I want to see if he... Alright. No, let me just go check, maybe do a bit of a background check or something. I want to see if he has like a... Let me see. If I go to... Oh, I don't see anything that means he's possibly a admin at Roblox. Aaron trade realm somewhere. If you can find Aaron trade realm, sure. And like this thing, like... Let me see if he even has like a... nothing. Anything to keep the game alive, I guess. Feel the wrath of my Orneep. Let's just say something. Funny Hollow when you get the perfect ambush on an Ornith, but perfectly timed everything, killed it in 3 bites in only like a second. Kill them, which fair. Was mad about that and coded over. Maybe report for impersonation. Hold up. Let me check the cost rules. Like the game, like the rules or so. To the thing about no impersonation. Double, you disconnected from voice chat notifications. Hello? Which my voice chat isn't really even disconnected. There's like one thing that says, do not lie about any rank/role you do or do not hold in Twin Atlas. Roblox group or this server. So it probably might be more of a Discord thing, but could also maybe apply in game too. Which I hope like for Twin Atlas they didn't really even list like the separate game roles. Which some games do list like a separate thing for like the rules for both their Discord server, which is like to prevent someone from like mass mentioning someone, prevent them from impersonating, prevent them from there's like a Ventus Smoglet around here, and is this Umbraxi trying to look for them? I logged off. Allowed to the main menu. Well, and like what they mean is like about like the combat timer, where if I bite something or if I get bit by like another player, if I do bite or someone else bites me, something else bites me, like either an NPC or a player, like if I like attack this thing here, you can see I'm in combat for, and it resets to 20 every time I do damage or get damage, but some stuff is like. thing is being uneasy. There's a bit of stuff here. I don't even have half of the wardens. You lost Novus? That is untradeable. How? Which, yeah, you are unable to trade Novices, so probably like what the hacker could have probably done was just recycled it for tickets and then like use the tickets to buy a revive that can be granted to their account. Probably also made recycled roll limiteds or roll limiteds too. Like some stuff that cannot be traded are creatures such as which are Novus Warden, that thing cannot be traded like. And for roll limiteds, you cannot trade them if you're not the proper roll. Which for roll limiteds, only like a small select people are allowed to distribute them, which for Arius, it's only content creators. And look who it is. It's the Novus. A backward flying Novus, I'll say. Watch them say like yes or something. We have a Turum and like a Umbraxi carrying a carcass. There's no Novus nesting. Which nesting Novus Wardens are kind of like a pretty rare sight to see. Which what nesting does is like, you can be nested as the species and you can try it out for a bit. I could have fun using that creature's abilities for one life if you don't have the species. How's your day? Doing pretty good, yeah. What happened to the Smuglet? The Smuglet is actually leaking some glitter, which what that thing is, it's something to prevent like something from ambushing it, which if they proceed to like continue ambushing anyways, oh that was loud, with a Credipex in the center of the water. And if this, I'll probably try and maybe say like, you want Event 5 credit to be dropped on ya? And I'm probably just gonna be someone who jokes about it, like saying like, Here we got a Novus Warden that just spawned. I could do this. Braxy players. You know, one thing I want to do is I just want to like drop in there and then just. Oh, this thing has speed boost too, which means I am faster until like 6 p.m. tomorrow. I want to see what would happen if I just try to like. And here's my credit here. And one thing I will probably do is just re-heal it. Just heal it up in a private server, which I do have access with my Roblox Plus. Thing with the Smoglet icon servers. Private grinding server, which this is just a personal server I just use for my own grinding and stuff. Here, go put on 2 hearts, then drop in and lay down while activating a combat type ability to remove spawn prop, which will enable health regen, and after a few seconds I should start regenning. So I'll probably maybe do a minute ad break while I do this. I'll see you in the next minute. I need restroom. Alright, I'm back. Which here I just went into. And yeah, I do have a player using. And now I have this Creta all healed up, ready for the next encounters. I have a friend that's a sanctuary right now. Alright, again, Kamigami, Dawat, Cortos. That's a pretty big flower in right there. I'm not sure what this Salorn's doing. Is he trying to eat that carcass? First thing's in a pack with the Premier Thra. Problem man, stupid Sal. Which, yeah, some people do call people stupid or something just because they got killed by them. And here, I like to just ambush like this. I'm not sure what this sound. He probably has not even seen that coming. Like, I ate a Sal. What is you? Oh, they brought out a Fang. Oh, now it's a Fang. To be honest, I've also taken down a couple Fangs at this thing. Not even joking, I actually once did ambush a couple Fangs and actually won. There's an aggressive Galacticron over there. But then I feel like once I... Thanks for the follow. So buggy or something, or... It's like... One thing is like Twitch does like do these things with revolving things for stuff, and it kind of makes me think that someone's chatting. We also need mushrooms. Here we got Philotho. But I'll say I'll spare that Philotho. I'm gonna head up here. Well, pretty much like one thing is here is I also have like apparently a bit of Portuguese streamers, but there's only one English. Wait, is this? Yeah, this one here. Even though I did rate him yesterday, I'll do them today because he's the only like English knowing streamer that's on here right now. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day or night, and I'll see ya next time. Bye.